Hi people, so I want to get coding in Minecraft, and this is the kind of first introduction video to what that might look like. Let's go. C is code builder, and we're always going to be using Microsoft Make Code, this top option here, and that gives us the option of writing Python, because we need to learn Python. We do Python year 11, 12, 13, so this is a great place to pick up some of the basics. I'm going to make a new project. I'm going to call it Cow Rain. What I'm basically doing, there's a bunch of nice tutorials here which are well worth looking at and doing. I'm just doing my own version of Chicken Rain, but I'm going to call it Cow Rain. This drops us straight into this kind of blocks-based programming environment, which is fine. It does everything we want to do, but we do want to learn Python, so we're going to drop straight to Python. And actually, the good thing is we can still use all these block things, which kind of explain what they do, rather than having to get the syntax exactly right. But they appear here as Python. We'll see that in a minute. So what do we got? Player.onChat. So this is stuff when the player types something into the chat, into talk. Specifically when they type run, it's going to run a particular function, and this function has been defined, defined here. Let's modify this a little bit just to clarify how that means. So I'm going to call a function called, I can have a function called cows, def cows, good name for it. In fact, now I'm going to make it called make cows, and so this function is going to run the make cows function, and the thing you're going to have to type in to chat is cow. Why not? So when I type chat, when I go into chat and type cow, it'll run the make cows function here and do whatever code is written here. At the moment it's just got pass, which means do nothing. We're going to do something. Let's do something. Let's make a cow. Spawn chicken. No, don't want to spawn a chicken. See, this is what I mean. You just drag that over there and it automatically does the syntax for you nicely. Mobs.spawn, and we don't want a chicken, we want a cow. In fact, we want a mushroom cow, I think. And it even auto-completes for us, mushroom cow. Position 0, 0, 0, that's relative to us. So this will spawn the cow right exactly where we're standing, which would be kind of annoying. X, Y, Z, Y is obviously vertical, so I'm going to spawn it 5 meters above me. You can specify not just positions relative to yourself, but positions like in the world. So there is a 0, 0, 0 coordinate, presumably it's your original spawn point. We'll do that another time. So if I go into here and go to talk and type cow, a cow was spawned, a mushroom cow was spawned. So that's all good, happy with that. So we've got the basic idea of how we run code now and how we can grab code from over here. Obviously there's a lot to learn, but there's many different blocks in this area. But we'll pick that up as we go. So the kind of things that we want to do when we're programming are loops and if statements and things like that. So this is where we're going to start doing that. There's two kinds of loops. One is when you know how many of a thing you're going to make before you begin. That's a for loop. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to say for I in range, and I'm going to have 100. So this is going to do whatever's inside this loop 100 times. In Python, obviously, indentation is super important. So when I said inside the loop, I meant whatever's tabbed one level after that for, and before anything is de-indented. So I'll come back to that in a moment. Let's just check that this does what it's supposed to. Sometimes, oh yeah, I think so. I think we're getting a lot of mushroom cows. That's nice. Good. Now, I was talking about being inside this loop. This line here is inside this loop. And I can also do things like I could talk inside this loop. That's a pretty common thing to want to do, isn't it? I think we can say player, say something. So we're going to say player, say cow. Okay, so what should happen is chat will now get spammed with 100 words saying cow. But what we're going to do is we're going to put something after the loop. So you see I hit backspace to de-indent, and I'm going to spawn something different, something that will clearly stand out as being different. So de-indent, there we go. And I'm going to spawn a squid. Why not? And let's just see what happens when we do this. So talk, cow, run. A bunch more cows are appearing. You notice in chat over here on the left I've got me saying cow a lot of times. It's still spawning cows, mushroom cows. No, somewhere in there. It's kind of annoying. There's all these cows here. Somewhere in here that I think there is a squid. Can you see it? There it is. Squid. Okay, but there's only one squid. Right, so you see this was the loop. These two lines were inside the loop, so I spawned 100 cows, I said cow 100 times, and then the loop finished, and then we carried on to the next line, which was after all of that had done, and we spawned a squid right there. Cool. So we've made great progress here. Let's do one more thing, because I'm getting kind of annoyed with all these cows. They're kind of in the way, so we're going to cause some carnage. Let's make pretty much the same thing again, but actually not the same thing again, but we're going to make another function. So def kill cows, because there's too many cows. Def kill cows, making sure we get the brackets right, and I'm going to put pass there for the moment, just so it doesn't keep showing me errors, and I'm going to copy and paste this line, play it onto a cow, make a cow, Control C, Control V, making sure I get the indentation exactly right, and it's going to be kill is my command, and what we're going to do is kill all the cows. So I'm going to go hunting. I'm pretty sure there's kill target. Okay, now this is going to kill the nearest player. That could be me, I'm not sure, but we don't want to do that, so we want to target all the cows instead. So under mobs as well, we can, I'm pretty sure, seem to remember, you can detect everything of a type. So selector and all type equals chicken. Maybe not, I don't think it's that. So selectors, execute as target, teleport target to destination. That would be a good thing. We could just get rid of all the cows. That would be nicer than killing them, wouldn't it? But I still want to kill them all. So should we try that selector? I found this before. This is pretty common for programming. I'll definitely leave this in the video. It's like you know you can do something, you just can't remember where it is, and sometimes you have to go away and do a search, and sometimes you want to you like go back and look at code that you've written before and things like that. I found it, all chickens. So mobs.kill, and it's I've pasted that in there, but obviously this is now wrong. So I'm going to get rid of mobs.target nearest player. That was what's there before. And mob entities by type should autocomplete mushroom cow. Still got underline over here. Yeah, it's because I haven't said the kill is going to call kill cows rather than make cows. So kill cows. Always good to look out for that red underlying. It's clear that something isn't quite right. So I've still got many cows here. Let's kill them all. So what was it? Kill. Oh, the carnage. There's a lot of meat and leather. It's nice. Right, I think that's enough for this video, and we'll do some more in a future video.